friends to Jackie's Creative Lifestyle. I'm Jackie Thornton and today I'm going to bring to you the patchwork card that I've created. So what we're going to create is this particular one here. So I've used these stitched framelits which I'm really enjoying using. I've been using the oval quite a bit, and we're going to be using a new suite out of our catalogue. So first of all, the new suite that we're going to be using is, let me mark the page for us so that we can find it easily, and that is Pick a Pattern Suite. And the Pick a Pattern Suite, we're going to be using all the different patterns here in the pad. So in the gorgeous papers, 12 by 12 papers. So that's really pretty. So with these, this is the only part of this suite that I'm going to be using, but you can also get the stamp set to go with it, and you could use these stamps on your card as well. I'm going to be using a different set today. The particular card I've used just the framelit on here, and I've used a different stamp set for the words. The stamp set that I've used is I've taken from the Fabulous Flamingo, and I've got the thanks from here, and I've also used tabs for everything, and I've picked some words out from here and created this little random line of words, which is you're amazing, fabulous, wonderful. And I've just popped them on the stamp, and that's where we've got this from. So let's go ahead and put the card together. I've pre-done some of the things today just to help you out. I know that a lot of you out there are very good stampers and scrapbookers and sort of know how to do putting the basics of a card together. So I'm just going to show you and give you the sizes. So today we are starting with the base card, which is Emerald Envy from the Stampin' Up colour range. And you're going to be doing, the size of this card is 15 centimetres by 21 centimetres. And I've had requests for inches as well, so I'm going to give it to you in that also. It's scored at 10 centimetres, 10.5 centimetres down through here. So if you were doing this in inches, you would be 5 7/8 by 8 1/4, and then you'd be scoring at 4 1/8. Alright, next piece of card you need, which is the basic black by Stampin' Up. This card here is done at 14.5 centimetres by 10 centimetres, and then if you're switching to inches, it is 5 3/4 by 3 7/8. That's that one there. Then you just need some pieces for our words. So you see here I've done quite a few little steps here. So we're going to need the biggest being 9.5 centimetres by 2.5 centimetres, and then in inches it's 1 inch by 3 3/4. Sorry, let me start again. That's 1 inch by 3 3/4, and that's that one. The next one, which is Tip Top Top, and that, actually no it's not, it's Crumb Cake, sorry, and that one is 2 centimetres by 9 centimetres, or in inches it is 3/4 by 3 1/2. The next one will be your white strip, and this is 1 1/2 centimetres by 8 1/2 centimetres, and then if you were doing that in inches it would be 5/8 by 3 3/8. And then you just need a tag for here, and that's our thanks tag, and that is 1.7 centimetres by 4 centimetres, and in inches it is 5/8 by 1 1/2 inches. Okay, so there you have that. The next thing you're going to need is to get your DSP, your Designer Series Stampin' Up paper, and I've chosen this particular suite that I showed you. So here it is here. I don't know which, I'm using that side, that's right. And what you do is these squares are the smallest. So here's the set here that I've got, and I just picked the smallest square, and it's got the little stitches in there as well as the cut. So it comes out looking like a quilt because you get that cut, and I don't know if you can see it on some of these, you get the little wee stitches imprinted there. So it just looks like it's been quilted. It is absolutely beautiful. And when you're someone like me that does do quilting, it just makes it even better. It's just much better for me. So, and definitely a lot quicker than actually stitching it yourself, which is a bonus. So that's the smallest one. Now with those, with these framelits, you actually get 4 circles, 4 squares, and 4 ovals in the set. So that's a really good valued set, and I'm glad that they did do it like that. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take our base card that everything's going to get attached to. And the idea is to lay out your squares of how you are going to have them on the card. Oops, I think I've got one under there. And this is how I'm going to do them. I mean, everybody does it differently. I think I'll make sure you put your pictures up the right way, because that would just drive me crazy. I'm going to go like that, I'm going to go like that, I'm going to put my black one in there. My little moose, he's going to go down the bottom. There we go. So that's how I'm going to set it out. Now the best thing to do is to glue it, and the reason why I discovered that is so that I can move them if I haven't got them square. So let's get this up a little bit so you can see. So basically just get a little bit of glue on there and pop your first one down, and you just want to give it a nice little, the measurements I've done for you mean that you just have just this nice little gap here. So pop those top 3 down and then get them squared off, and then that makes it so much easier. So we just pop that in and pop this one in, just like that. Then just move them and get them squared. This one here started setting already. Right, there we go. Just move this one just a little bit over. This one a wriggle, and this one a little wriggle that way. And see how I've gone and got them even all the way around the square. That little black strip in between is perfectly equal. So our next one is mushrooms. Pop that one down, and we can do the same again by getting them all equal. That down, and this is number 6. Right, now that one in the middle is black, so he's a little bit harder to see. So let's wriggle this one, place that, and if any are sticking up when you're finished, you just go back and glue their corners down. There we go. So there's that one. Next is Emerald Envy pattern. Put that, and you've got to do this quick because that first one you place down there is already starting to dry. Whoop. Those corners are turned over, so we'll just flip them back. Put that in and go straight back to this one because it's already started adhering, and get it into place. Woo. So you're just lining it up, and you know what it should look like with the nice even gaps in between. Then just place your hand down, and of course, like I said, just go around and pop glue under the corners if they haven't gone down properly. The next thing you need is your piece of card here. Then you need, whoops, Emerald Envy, a little bit of crumb cake, glue that down. Find the center. Oh, what was I doing? Find the center, clean that off. Just like that. Put your next one down. Now, I've stamped this already, just to save time. So just as I said, I just lined them up. I put them all down on the ground, lined them all up, and then, whoops, line them all up, and then drop this down on top. And there I have it, inked it up, and stamped it into the center there. Doesn't take long at all. And you can, this is a great little card because you can actually go ahead and put anything really on it that you want to say. It can be a birthday, it can be a thank you, it can be anything. We'll call it the anything card. So let's move that into place. I love working with the Tombow because you can just move it all around like that. Then I'm going to grab my dimensionals and pop 3 across the back there. I hope you've all been crafting lots lately. I've really got my groove on lately, and I've been doing quite a bit of things, and I've got lots of videos coming to you because I've been making lots of different things, and then I just haven't had the time to put the videos together. So you'll start seeing some more come together soon, and you'll think, crikey, thank goodness Jackie started doing some videos again. She just takes so long. Okay, so just pop that down on there. And then what I've done is I've gone to my embellishments and picked out, just grab, I've got these gorgeous ones here, and you can just pick out some different ones. I might go with the green this time. With this one, I went with the pink. So I'm going to go with the green. Then you just need to find your paper piercer. And I know I dropped mine in here. So here it is right here. And you can decide what you want. I think I might do hearts today. So let's pick that heart up and place him down in the middle. And whoops, actually what we could do is put a heart and whoops, a dot on either side. Something a bit different, eh? Here we go. And pop it down there. So there we have that. Then it's a matter of, I will grab my snail, pop some snail on the back, and pop that main card on here. Push that up a little bit. Oops, get that square. It's a really difficult, just give me 2 seconds guys, because I can't see the top. I think I've got that right. Let's just put it on, have a look. There we go. So there's that. Next thing we want to do is we've got this little stamp that I've popped on with thanks, and we're just going to get my dimensionals, pop a little dimensional under that, whoops, and stick that on where you'd want it to go. And then what I did was I just took a little bit here of Blushing Bride, my twine, and just did a little bow, doing two little bunny's ears, then wrap the little bunny's ears around and through and pull, and then you can just pull each end of the tie to get it to the desired size. And I'm just going to go with that. Then get your scissors. I got my big scissors today. My daughter's doing a project for school and it's tomorrow, and she's showing everybody how to make cards, and she's packed her bag and taken a lot of my things with it. So I'm left with just what I have on my desk. So I'm just going to stick a little bit of glue on. You could put a little glue dot here, which would be good, and that would be an instantly dried, but I've got some time to let this sit to dry, so I'm just going to stick that on. Put that on there, and there's your wee card. So there's the two of them together with the different spots, different bits and pieces on. So thank you very much for joining me today. I hope that this card has helped you with some ideas for some bits that you have. If you'd like to look at purchasing any of the things I've shown you today, pop over to my store and just pop an order in there. And if you would like a discount code, just send me an email, and the first 10 people through will get a discount code. So just give me a wee little email. So thank you for that. Enjoy the rest of your day if you're watching this earlier on, and look forward to seeing you again soon. Thanks. See ya.